the next fight that we're going to be looking at is AvengerOne and Arknn. So, what do you think is going to be happening out of there, Okami?
Well, A1 is a veteran of the community, as we all know. He's, I'm going to give it to A1. Arkn's a newcomer to the PvP scene, but you got to respect the guy that's going to go in on this stage against A1, who is the heavily favored, one of the heavily favored contenders in this whole tournament. Nothing but love for these competitors. Put it all out on the line. For our entertainment.
Absolutely, and part of it is an experience for Arknn, and he should look at it as such. Do as well as you can, show up and perform, and see where it goes from there. Obviously, as you say, the heavy favorite is AvengerOne, being third seed, but it's gonna be fun regardless to see what Arknn can try to pull out of the hat to try to give Avenger a harder time.
For sure. I mean, if I was Arknn here, my win would be maybe getting Avenger's shields down. Avenger's a tough fight. A lot of us have fought him. I've tried to. Everyone's seen my sad attempts to fight him on Avenger's stream. It's not an easy fight at all. Just to get Avenger's shields down in these cases is a feat in itself. But who knows what Arknn will pull out? He could end up taking a round if he comes in hot and follows all the fundamentals that he's been learning in AC.
Absolutely. So as I believe we're getting the guys ready, Avenger and Arknn, is that correct? I think we are. So we should see these guys coming up in just a few minutes, and hopefully once our competitors get a little bit more experienced with how we're running this system, it should speed up a little bit as well. So
no, A1, you can choose any loadout. Arknn obviously chose his, so now you can let us know what you're gonna pick.
Everybody's very inexperienced with the system. We're all working out. We're all trying to improve the system and make it better for everybody.
We found that's the best way, so after each kill to reset, but if there's a lot of time, then we'll just move forward with doing in the same match. I'll let you guys know if we need you to exit out of menu. Duel. You'll be doing it in duel. Yeah, I believe in duel though. When you die, you end up having ballistics. But yeah, we'll reset after each fight. We found that's the best way. But let me let you know when to leave, because people will freeze up if they don't both leave at around the same time. So check. I'm gonna at you in this little chat, right, or in the match chat, and I'll give you. Just click on this little thing that I'm gonna be putting in there. Okay. So if you go to the match chat, match 7, you'll see player POV streaming instructions. Click on that, and then I'll just have you join the away team since Arknn is in the home team.
So Ark, you got an update for us on loadouts? I'm hearing some things about ballistics. What's going on?
Yeah, you can either stream your virtual camera, or you could just select your entire screen and share through that way. Whichever way works easiest for you.
A little sneak peek into the behind the scenes action. It's real exciting back here.
It's all set up. So again, that's just trying to get everybody on the same page and introduced to the system that we're trying out this time. So yeah, you get to hear a little bit of behind it.
Just so you guys know, if that behind the scenes action got you excited on the Gilded, you can apply to be a staff member of Eclipse Esports, premier gaming league. go ahead and put those applications in if you're interested.
Yeah, we can always use a little bit more help around here, and not all
So
of the.
A1, go to the match chat. You see match 7. Okay, so
So not all the positions in helping with the Eclipse Esports would require you to not be in the tournaments. You can still be in the tournaments and still help out with the tournaments. So yeah, if you are interested in doing some of the back end stuff, if you are interested in helping out, then yeah, check out the Gilded page and come sign up. It's a lot of fun.
Ark is like our very own Herb Dean here.
I
Yeah,
will
we
say
heard.
it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed watching or listening to the background stuff. Ark, we appreciated that.
alright.
Oh
Chat
no,
heard it.
Chad heard it.
Chad heard it? I had it muted.
Yeah,
It
we very much enjoyed listening to some of the background stuff, some of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Yeah.
You guys are welcome.
You know, actually, we
Alright,
can
you guys
probably
can start.
expect a few applications here from it.
I will be getting them over. Was not able to get the names changed here, but I'll get that underway and change it in a second.
Looks like we're underway.
Looks like AvengerOne's getting accurate shots in. AvengerOne getting those accurate shots in on Arknn. Arknn in a bad position here. Body is red. Avenger continuing to keep the assault in on him.
It is interesting to see these ballistics in use here. Oh, AvengerOne getting the kill with the ballistics.
There we go, baby.
First time
So
we've
Avenger-
seen mixed here.
So AvengerOne did a really good job of coming out there really early and getting the damage in, getting the shields down super early in the game. So once that happened, Arknn was trying to claw back, and he wasn't able to get it done. It took so long to get the shields down, and that just comes down to practice with accuracy and the ability for AvengerOne to be able to manipulate his opponent into the positions that he wants. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one thing you always see from Avenger when he fights, he has such great positioning. He's always has the best angle he can to take the fight,
You guys
and
are
right
free to
there
go
you
back
just
to
saw
main
him.
menu. Go back to main menu, Arknn.
Oh god.
Arknn, main menu.
Do it, bro.
No, he didn't do it. Arknn. We talked about this the whole time, man. Come on. We gotta love it.
So
Arknn
again,
is
one of the
resetting AvengerOne,
bugs
so
that
just
we're
send out
trying to
another invite.
avoid right now is that when one person leaves and the other does not leave soon enough, the scoreboard comes up, and when that happens, that user gets stuck in the 1v1, so they have to relaunch the game. So we're trying to avoid that, and sometimes people forget, and that's okay, because that's there's a lot of pressure coming into this tournament, so
There is.
it's common to be forgetful about some of the more
For
minor
sure.
things.
Just another victim of Robert's Law. I just read Fran's comment. He wants your catchphrase to be "sock it to ya." I'm a fan.
That might be cringe enough to work.
Alright, looks like they are getting invites sent out. You guys are free to start it and ready up when you are. Well, looks like we're gonna have Arknn needs to do a lot of things, especially with his ballistics. He needs to keep his distance. He cannot be close to AvengerOne, otherwise AvengerOne will just out trade him like no tomorrow. So that's something that Arknn needs to keep in mind going into the second battle here.
Right, but if Arknn tries to keep the distance fight going at 600-700 meters, AvengerOne's accuracy is going to come into play, and he's deadly lethal at those longer ranges.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, AvengerOne, self-proclaimed as a mid-range fighter. You catch him in the mid-range, he's going to take you just as fast as ballistics can.
Both sides merge paths, going at each other. Avenger's saving his boost here a little bit. Arknn using just a tiny bit. Both sides not quite getting each other's shields down quite yet. Kind of picking at each other. Avenger whittling Arknn shields down. Arknn shields go down. Avenger getting long strings of shots in, starting to use those ballistics and open up. Getting a heavy amount of damage in on Arknn. Arknn in a really bad spot here. Is he going to be able to get away from this?
Oh, Arknn needs to use his boost a little bit more here. Oh, got the pancake there.
Wow, what a fight.
Oh man, good fight, Arknn. Good fight. It is a tough fight to go up against A1 there. You fought well. Definitely, what I was saying there is, with ballistics, with this mixed loadout, like you 100% need to keep notice of your distance to them and trying to make them waste all of their ballistics, because that's when you begin to have your DPS advantage and maybe come out on top. So Arknn, if I can give any advice to you, if you come up into those kind of matches, you know, try to gain a little bit of a distance, and not try to trade, because AvengerOne is really good at doing that.
Yeah, and it's really hard to
Good
trade
focus.
when you're lasers and going up against a ballistic mix. Any kind of straight trade is just going to turn into a loss, just because the ballistic DPS is so much higher.